Good morning and welcome to draw number 4 here at the 2026 Women's Provincial Curling Championship. I get 5 on my brain because it's December 5th. Everybody knows what that means. What's on the weekend? It's a 6-7 weekend. Yep, I put that in there. Um, so we have a rematch of our A qualifier final from yesterday morning. We have Team Forsythe throwing the blue stones today. We have Team Kelly throwing the yellow stones. All happening, of course, here on Sheet 4 at the Capital Winter Club in Fredericton, New Brunswick. Teams have completed the last stone draw. Ice crews are out right now, just knocking off the frost and little bits of fiber and debris that may have come off the clothing during this practice session. You see up in the top corner preemptively from our account, from what we saw, Team Foresight will have Hammer. But of course, we have the controls and we can change that if we need to. So, of course, this is the B bracket final. The winner moves on to the championship bracket of this triple knockout format tournament. And as such, the loser, of course, suffers their third loss, so that's or second loss, so that's how that works. This is the only game on the ice today, this morning. Team Quillian and Team Adams both have the early morning and early afternoon off. So I'm sure they're tuning in, watching, and waiting to see what happens. And just like that, we see Team Kelly throw one into the house. Melody not wasting any time, the broom going down. So this strategy here employed again yesterday morning with both teams just trying to blank or play it clean early on, bank some time for later on in the ends when they need a couple extra minutes to think about shots. If the ability to score 2 does present itself for Team Foresight, obviously they will pounce all over that. And if the opportunity for Team Kelly is to steal one, of course they'll do the same. So now these stones just inching themselves closer and closer to the edge of the circle. Jenny Campbell here with her final in 1. This one needs to come up just a little bit. It will catch it, and there is enough movement there to make it go out. So Andrea looking to go right back to the center. Aaron's first stone should land somewhere in the top 4 button area. Just right on the tee line. Trying to get that over, trying to get that over. And does flash the stone. So Team Kelly now with the opportunity to set up for a steal, looking to throw up the center guard. And just like that, with Aaron's second stone here in the end, right to the center line. Melody asking for Carly to rip the front, try to catch the yellow one on the back. But making the yellow top one disappear is the priority here. And a good recovery there for Carly. Andrea Kelly here with her first. And hits it on the beak. Melody looking to probably do the same. Try to trade hits closer to the wings so that if the blank opportunity presents itself, it's a shorter roll out. And hits and flops to the 12-foot area, setting up a hit for Andrea on her final stone. Andrea Kelly with her final here in one, looking to hit and stay to force Melody to make a play. Aaron and Katie not really putting a brush to this yet. And it's just going to hit and stay right there. Melody FORSYTHE here with her final in one. Big scrub out of Jenna Campbell to hold the line. Does it roll far enough? And it does, just barely. Team FORSYTHE successful with the blank to maintain hammer in the second in. We'll be right back.
Uplazo's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplazo is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplazo enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of grandma, use Uplazo all-purpose mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplazo est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplazo est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplazo fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplazo.
Good afternoon and welcome back to draw number 4 here of the 2026 Women's Provincial Curling Championship here at the Capel Winter Club in Fredericton, New Brunswick. We are in the B bracket final. It's a rematch of the A bracket final. Team FORSYTHE versus Team Quillian. Or not Quillian, Team Kelly. Whew, I'm going to hear about that one later on. End number one, pretty open for the most part. End number two, starting with the more offensive approach with lots of rocks in play. Katie Vandenborre with her final stone here in two. Draw right down to the top of four, almost pin. It is a little bit open. So Team Forsythe looking to chase it just a little bit. It gets a little hit and flop to the full 8, not quite to the far wings. So it does leave a hit and roll opportunity. But navigating that guard, removing that yellow stone, was the perfect execution. Not quite getting the roll in underneath the Yellowstone. That one sticks out in the wings. Now, if your team Forsythe, you have the opportunity to play to hit and roll to the right, tuck under cover of your own blue stone, but your margin for error there is not that big. You can hit and roll to the left and tuck under the center guard, but that again would be would then draw all the play to the center. And tried to get the hit and roll underneath their own, didn't quite get there. Hit and roll, not far enough. So trading hits here, still banking some time as we try to get a rock buried underneath cover. And another hit and nose. Both teams struggling to get the action needed to hide under cover. And at the rate that this is going, we're going to stack it all the way out to the out to the guard zone, and then somebody's just going to have to pull the trigger and draw one in. Big scrub here out of Katie. Hit and roll, and it just peeks out the other side. Past the guard, so challenge 1 done. Now, does it stick around? Ooh. And it does hang around, just biting back 12. So what started as an offensive game is quickly becoming defensive with all these hits. Big scrub out of Aaron, trying to maintain this line. And just touches it on the way by to squeak it off the house. Melody recognizing that perhaps the opportunity for 2 is going out the window, so peeling the center line guard. And that was done perfectly. So now wide open draw path for Team FORSYTHE at the moment. So Team Kelly looking to draw back 4 foot, actually. And you do this because more often than not, the further back you go, it's a tougher shot to get the hit and roll out because you have a longer length of ice to deal with. Needing to be in. It's not quite back 4. Does give Melody the opportunity to try to hit and roll in behind her own. Of course, need to be cognizant of the bluestone on the left and the jam possibility there. Trying to get it to curl. Need to catch. That one just didn't catch enough of it. Hits and rolls out. So Andrea does get a do-over. So Andrea Kelly with her final here in 2. Drawing to the wings. Edge of 4. 8-foot area. This one looks a little quick, might have caught the fresher pebble down the center. And that one sails right on through. So Melody with the free throw through to maintain hammer into the third end. And so far, this is mirroring yesterday morning's game. And no mistake made there. Rock through the rings. Nothing in play. After 2 ends, we're still all tied up, 0-0. We'll be right back.
Uplazo's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplazo is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplazo enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of grandma, use Uplazo all-purpose mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplazo est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplazo est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplazo fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplazo.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the 2026 Women's Provincial Curling Championship here at the Capel Winter Club in Fredericton, New Brunswick. So far, a mirror image of yesterday morning's game through 2 ends of play, blank ends, both by Team Melody FORSYTHE. Again, end number 3, setting up early to be a little more offensive. And this one will hit and roll out. So Melody will try to get more of a corner guard on Jenna Campbell's second attempt. And it gets a tight corner guard right there. The call, I guess, originally to be in the house, so stopping a little short, not overly terrible. So Team Kelly looking to capitalize and draw around this center guard that's in the front with Aaron Carmody's first stone here in the third. And that one does stop right on the top four. Count the rocks in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking to play the run back peel here with Carly Smith's first stone. Doesn't quite get the run back, but does get the peel. So the middle lane is now open. Aaron now having to replace that guard perfectly. And Aaron does place that stone perfectly. So Team Forsythe having to peel that stone out of there as well. Would like to catch something on the way by maybe, but if not, not the end of the world. This one seems to be a little strong. Landing inside the paint. This will make the double takeout a little easier, but also if you make the double, you could get the hit and roll in behind cover as well. Rebecca Watson here with her first in the third. Ooh, and just scares it, but does duck in behind cover. So just to give you a sense of what the ice is doing, if you're up in that weight at all, it tends to kind of jump outside the line of delivery just a little bit. So that's what Andrea's called with this negative ice setup. And she gets the hit and roll back to the center. Both these teams showing why they're here in the B bracket final this afternoon with the spectacular shot making. Not quite getting the stone to come up to nose, but it does make one yellow go away. Andrea Kelly here with her first. Just looking to put one up front. Big scrub here out of Katie and Aaron. Didn't quite curl over as far as they would like. Does give Melody the hit and roll opportunity here. Important for her to stick around in the wings. Sticking around, of course, makes Andrea's decision a little tougher, whether she hits it or draws around the center. If Melody does roll out, of course, it's a free draw to the button for Andrea. Off and on. Didn't quite get it to go out, so as I said, Andrea has the free opportunity to draw to the button area. Andrea Kelly with her final in 3. Draw to the side of the button. No real panic out of Katie and Aaron yet. Just keeping the brush down, cleaning it. Trying to etch it over just a little bit. And placing it right on top of the forefoot. So Melody Forsythe here needing to nose this. And I say nose, needing to stick around in the full 8-foot area for sure. And this one's taken off on her early, I think. Doesn't roll in the yellow in. And it's a steal of 2 here in 3 for Team Kelly after 2 misses by Melody Forsythe. Not removing the yellow stone on her first. And then, of course, just a little too light, I think, on that last stone. So coming up in the 4th end, Team Kelly will have the lead 2-0.
Uplazo's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplazo is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplazo enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of Grandma, use Uplazo all-purpose mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.
Good afternoon and welcome back to draw number 4 of the 2026 Women's Provincial Curling Championship. Team Kelly opening scoring first with a steal of 2 after 2 misses in the third by Melody FORSYTHE. To begin in number 4, the strategies, I guess, for both teams is a little more offensive. Try to get more rocks in play. On Katie's first stone, it went into the house. Katie's second stone looking for a guard. This one's going to come in just a little deep, sit right on top of the logo there in the 8-foot. Looking for the hit and roll here. Doesn't get the roll, but does move everything off the top of the 4-foot button area. And a hit and stick there by Aaron Carmody. So Melody FORSYTHE with Carly Smith's first stone, looking to draw in around the corner guard that's up. Just trying to work this one over. And parks it right on the tee line. So chasing the stone that was thrown, if it over curls and hits the guard at the top, it's not overly a huge deal. And picking it up right out of Aaron's hands, Katie. So I think the audible is the hit and roll off the guard. And it does roll in to sit. So instead of chasing those two yellow stones that are not out counting the blue, they're going to chase the shot stone. And a big scrub here out of Rebecca Watson and Jenna Campbell. It's starting to curl up close to these yellows. And they got by barely and rolls in behind. And a hit and roll. Rolls in behind. That makes it a very lonely blue in there in a very yellow sandwich. Trying to get that one in behind. Double opportunity there. But I don't think your yellow sticks around if you do. Team Kelly just looking for the force, if really anything. Hit. Doesn't get the flop. Catches the Yellowstone in the back four. Don't think you could have done it really any better. And now Rebecca Watson coming down to take a look. Taking a different approach, stacking one on top of the yellow. Trying to get this one to curl over. Needs to get more to the center line. And it does advance it to the button area. So Team Kelly right now sitting shots down, surrounded by a couple blues. So Team Kelly just looking to play this center line guard. Trying to walk it over to the center line. She did get it there. But I think the opportunity is still there for Team Forsythe through the port. Now a hard curl call here. Needs to get closer to that center line. Needs to get closer to the center line. Needs to get closer. Needs to get closer. Not quite enough. Team Kelly seeing that that hole is there, looking to block that off. looking for a tight guard here on Andrea Kelly's final shot here in the fourth end. This one's not quite moving yet. And there it goes. Just as if when they put the brakes on, it just stops. It does set up a short little run, though. And I think with the same weight that Melody threw the last time, it could be made. Melody FORSYTHE with her final here in 4, looking to play the run back here. One, two, and it spills everything out, and actually it looks like it is another steal of 2 for Team Kelly here. So after 4 ends of play, Team Kelly leads 4-0.
Uplaso's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplaso is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplaso enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of grandma, use Uplaso all-purpose mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.
Good afternoon and welcome back to draw number 4 here of the 2026 Women's Provincial Curling Championship. Team Kelly leads 4-0 after a second stolen end. As we see, things are still going to stay the same, I guess, as far as strategy goes. Kelly drawing one in, and then Team FORSYTHE looking to throw up the corner guard. So with the corner guard going up, Team Kelly looking to throw the center guard. So similar setup to last end. So unique strategy, double corner guards. Needing that one to stop just a little bit. And two perfectly placed corner guards for Jenna Campbell. Team Kelly also looking to play the double stack guards here on the center line. Lying one top house. I think they're quite content to try to steal another end. Trying to play the port. It's going to have to be close to this yellow guard first. Fairly good there. But I think it's just a shiver too heavy. And it's just going to go out the back and sit right there on the line. Peeled one of the corner guards, rolled to the other side, and kind of left another corner guard. So Melody looking to change up the angles here in the front.
You're not supposed to be up here watching unless you're a coach.
And drawn down in. Kicks the yellow kind of open on one side. Blue's also open there. Looking to play this tight to the guards. And it does touch the yellow on the way by, but it does have the momentum to go out. Team Kelly sitting 2. Talked about the hit and roll, just looking to sit down on top of it. Maybe chisel in off. It's still sitting out there. In under cover. Andrea taking the danger stone out of there possibly. This one looks to be all over the blue. A little bump and rub over. Does make, I think, any double difficult or near impossible. A lot of focus here by the Forsythe team on this second stone. Looking to play a hit here. Big scrub out of the front end already. And gets away with it with a little rub off the yellow stone at the front. Andrea Kelly with her first here in 5. Hard to believe that we're trucking along that well. Trying to play a hit on this blue. And just hits and rolls, puts it through the hole there. Is there a thin double possibility? Checking to see who's shot stone or second shot stone. Melody Forsythe trying to get the in off here. One just goes across the top. So that was the risk of missing that shot. Andrea now looking to just block that hole. And Aaron and Kitty walk it right in there, no problem. Melody Forsythe with her final here. Needing edge of the button. Facing one for sure. Questions about that second stone. Trying to carve it over now. And it just runs out of steam. And I think with that, all the rocks being moved, both teams have concluded it is just a steal of one. Here as we go into the break, teams will go get snacks. And yes, one for sure. Teams will go get snacks, go get a drink, and we'll come back here in about 5 minutes or less.
Proud supporters of provincial curling in New Brunswick. BrokerLink Insurance. BrokerLink has a group rate for members of Curling New Brunswick. Visit brokerlink.ca to get your quote today. Patel Dalrymple Properties. The Jake Thomas Celebrity Curling Classic. Hoop Lasso. Maximize your harvest with Hoop Lasso. Visit hooplasso.ca to learn more about our mineralizer. The Brennan Icebreaker. The Government of New Brunswick. The Curling NB Hall of Fame. Nominations for the May 2026 induction ceremony are open now. The deadline for submission is January 31st, 2026. Visit facebook.com/CNBHOF for more details. Egg Farmers Rocks and Rings. Visit rocksandrings.com to bring the Rocks and Rings program to your school's gymnasium or community function. Sport New Brunswick. Curling Canada.
Uplaso's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplaso is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplaso enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of grandma, use Uplaso all-purpose mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.
Good afternoon and welcome back to draw number 4 of the 2026 Women's Provincial Curling Championship. And it is weird to say 2026 and 2025. The Olympics have shuffled everything around, so the Women's Championship has been moved to the December weekend here this week. Of course, the winner will go on to represent New Brunswick at the Scotty Tournament of Hearts in Mississauga, Ontario. So after 5 ends of play, Team Kelly leads Team FORSYTHE 5-0. The scoreboard, though, really not indicative of the play. It's been one or two missed shot here and there that has allowed Team Kelly to open up that lead a little bit. As we begin end number 6, Team Kelly looking to keep everything kind of in the open, and Team FORSYTHE trying to generate some offense by placing the 2 corner guards. With the center guard being placed, although I think the call was in the house, but center guard's not too bad there. Team FORSYTHE looking to take advantage. Andrea looking to clear some things off the front, hopefully catching the double blue. Trying again to tuck this one under. And this one's going to come up a little short of the rings in double territory for Team Kelly to make. Where does everything spring to? So doesn't really change anything up a whole lot. Still a corner guard there for Team Foresight to use. Trying to curl in, around, and behind. Oh, and it just stops short of the rings. And draws right to the top of the button. A lot of conversation now out of the team. Probably some frustrations building over the fact that they've got a 5-point deficit. Really, all they need to do right now is score 2, and that should be the focus. By 1. Andrea Kelly here with her first. Trying to pick this bluestone out of there. And she airballs it by, catching the couple of the yellows in the back. Team Foresight still sitting shot stone. Trying to curl it, trying to keep it straight. This one's crashing sideways. Not too bad though. It's got to be full 8. Team Kelly having that look. Angles from the left side jam onto the yellows in the back, but I'm not sure the outcome on the right where the bluestone would gear to. Whether it would gear over the top of all the yellow or if it would gear into all the yellow. Looking for the run back. It's such a precise shot to make. Right out of her hands. Katie's all over it. Into one. Catches one. So Team Forsythe right now sitting shot stone after that shot. Melody Forsythe with her final here in 6. Sitting one, looking for the second counter. Needing full 8, almost fighting 4. And she draws right to the side of the button. Melody Forsythe not flinching, picking up 2 to close that gap. Team Kelly still leads 5-2.
Uplazo's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplazo is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplazo enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of grandma, use Uplazo all-purpose mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplazo est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the 2026 Women's Provincial Curling Championship. We're in the B bracket final. It is a matchup of yesterday morning's A bracket final, Team FORSYTHE versus Team Kelly, both out of the Capital Winter Club. Team Kelly has had control of this game pretty much since about the third end, when they took two. However, Team FORSYTHE has kind of got themselves back in the game, digging deep to score 2 points here in 6 to close the gap by 3. Team FORSYTHE's first stone, looking for a center guard, didn't quite get to the center line. Nevertheless, Team Kelly looking to draw in around behind it. Big Scrub trying to get it to the face of it. It's going to stop just short. Team Kelly, Andrea looking to split the house here on with Katie Vandenborg's second shot here in 7. And trying to get it to the corner of the yellow, doesn't curl up quite enough, and it does sit right on the button. And plays the hit and stick. Team Forsythe just looking to adjust the angles a little bit using their guards to the left of center there. Trying to get this to curl over as far as they can. And poked it on through the back. Back four. Needing the inside roll here, otherwise you're going to catch the yellow one in the back and jam. And this one's hanging out there too. I thought I had the rock counters all wrong, but it is correct. Rebecca Watson down there looking at the angles just to see what she has available. Jenna Campbell keeping them on time. Both teams north of, well, I guess Team Forsythe has 13 minutes and change. Team Kelly has 15, so getting a little close on time, but both teams still have their timeouts to use, so no real panic yet. So Rebecca Watson with her first, trying to get to the inside of this yellow stone. Does get everything off the button area, but it does spill the blue one out the back. And I don't think blue is sitting second shot. I think it is a yellow 1-2. Trying to chip this blue one through the port, and does so quite handily. looking to draw a side of the 4-foot here. Maybe catch this yellow one on the way by. Just a little too much weight there. Easy to do when you throw a hit first and then you're asked to throw a draw second. But right now, Team Kelly looking to be sitting a bundle. Everybody's in the way. So if you can get the hit and roll inside, you should be sitting shots down on this double. Run double. This one's a little full. So now Team Kelly looking to protect their single point here. Team Kelly currently sitting 2. Looking for the third point, just kind of the top 8, and close that scoring area off, making Melody's final shot a little harder. But this one is hanging out there. And it does slide back to the 8 foot. Melody Forsythe with her final here in 7. Looking for full 4 biting button to make Andrea Kelly's final shot a little tougher. This one is curling And it curls just right up there on the end. Andrea does have the double opportunity. She can run the yellow in, potentially for 5. She could possibly try to play the little hack weight hit for 5, 4 or 5. Andrea Kelly with her final here in 7, looking for a mittful. This one's hanging out though. And it does go past the yellow. Count them 1, 2, 3 for sure. And we have handshakes here. So it was enough of a score that Team Forsythe couldn't overcome. And with that, Team Kelly winning the A bracket qualifier locks in a second position in the championship tree bracket. We'll be back here at 7:30 tonight, where we will have a replay of matchups done first thing on Thursday at 1:30. So it will be Team Forsythe versus Team Quillian and Team Kelly versus Team Adams. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you all tonight here at 7:30.
Proud supporters of provincial curling in New Brunswick. BrokerLink Insurance. BrokerLink has a group rate for members of Curling New Brunswick. Visit brokerlink.ca to get your quote today. Patel Dalrymple Properties. The Jake Thomas Celebrity Curling Classic. Hoop Lasso. Maximize your harvest with Hoop Lasso. Visit hooplasso.ca to learn more about our mineralizer. The Brennan Icebreaker. The Government of New Brunswick. The Curling NB Hall of Fame. Nominations for the May 2026 induction ceremony are open now. The deadline for submission is January 31st, 2026. Visit facebook.com/CNBHOF for more details. Egg Farmers Rocks and Rings. Visit rocksandrings.com to bring the Rocks and Rings program to your school's gymnasium or community function. Sport New Brunswick. Curling Canada.
Uplasso's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplasso is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplasso enhances everything that grows, Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of grandma, use Uplazo All-Purpose Mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplazo est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplazo est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplazo fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplazo.